See, if you get mad at me, you know, there's a chemical reaction in your body. That's like letting air out your own tire. Don't bother me. And so when we get to the point, we're not going to tolerate it. What does that mean? Get a gun? No, you ain't got no gun. Okay? You don't know you ain't got no economic power. What economic powers you got, huh? That's bullshit, man. You ain't got no economic powers, huh? Name them. No, that's tricky language, man. My grandmother don't know what you just said. You ain't never had no money, huh? So if you don't know the language, you can't figure it. You can't figure it out. And that's what it's about. White ain't a color, it's an attitude. And we don't know nothing about no damn money, huh? And what money you got, they can take it from you in the morning. A black man owned all of that. Oh, him, don't worry about him, that's narcotics. That's the drugs while you was in the room winking at that waitress. He was putting drugs in your car. So we're fixing to bust you. It's that simple. Those of y'all in here, raise your hand. You got children, yeah. We'll go back home this week and get the pictures from the time they was 1 to the time they was 8. You don't see no hatred, no meanness, no whores, no pimps. They learned that from you. When they came here, they were pure and clean. They ain't been around nobody but your ass. That's how they become pimps, hoes, and hustlers, listening to you around the fucking house. I mean, think about that. The most powerful human being on this planet is my mother, father, God. Huh? And every ant on this planet, there's an accountability to that one. Every frog, every grain of sand, every leaf on a tree. Huh? So what can you want for it? Unless somebody shortcutted it. Yeah, but see, the people who run this ain't worried about it because it's repeat. You can't get it repeat, 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 repeat. When you learned your ABCs, it wasn't because you learned it once a month. It's every day, ABC, ABC, ABC. And when the World War II ended in Japan and you saw them soldiers putting up the America, that's bullshit, man. AP got there late, so they just went and picked out some soldiers and put there. 2 of them was Indians. All of them went crazy because the lie was too big. All of them was alcoholics. The lie was too big. But you can look at people. When I went downstairs to use the men's room, if I come back and the brother put some red paint on me, you will react to the red paint. You hear me? You react to the red paint. If we went to some darkest part of Africa today, where nobody's ever been, and carried one of them coffee percolators with us, where you have the water down here, and then it goes up, the coffee come back, all we got to do is have the water down here and some red dye, and we can tell them that's blood. We make blood. Okay? See, that's what ignorance is when you have to depend on something else other than what the real God gave you. And then everything changes. As a child, no boy that had no connections in the family ever wanted a police car for Christmas. It was always a fire truck. That's before I learned anything about good and bad and nasty and evil. Fire truck. When I was a little boy, I used to, when I hear a siren, I'd say a prayer. Now my prayer is different. When I see the police car, I pray that they and the people they're going to deal with will be safe. That's a hell of a way to interrupt the prayer. You have to say that for fire trucks. Because it's real. It's real. See, if you get mad at me, you know, there's a chemical reaction in your body. That's like letting air out your own tire. Don't bother me. Now, you wasn't talking about, nobody said talking about other lives before we said Black Lives Matter. And it must not matter to somebody when they reduce me down to teaching my black sons that when you see this evil, nigger-hating cop, behave yourself. Anytime you teach a child with your genes that came out your wife's belly to behave for filth, the child believes something wrong with them. I can't believe that you telling me. This is what goes on inside my head. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. Huh? There's something wrong with that. Hmm? You didn't like me before you got the gun. Hmm? And so when we get to the point, we're not going to tolerate it. What does that mean? Get a gun? No, you ain't got no gun. No, you ain't got no economic power. What economic powers you got, huh? That's bullshit, man. You ain't got no economic powers. Huh? Name them. No, that's tricky language, man. My grandma don't know what you just said. You ain't never had no money, huh? So if you don't know the language, you can't figure it. You can't figure it out. And that's what it's about. White ain't a color, it's an attitude. And we don't know nothing about no damn money, huh? And what money you got, they can take it from you in the morning.